Hey, what up guys? So I got a question the other day in regards to one of the videos that I posted a while ago and talking about movement capacity, strength capacity, and really identifying where our breakdowns are occurring in the delivery. So I just wanted to make a video and kind of clear this concept up. So when I'm screening mechanics, say I get like a client and I'm going over his delivery and I'm looking at certain things, certain breakdowns, it's easy to see like the breakdowns. It's easy to go, okay, that's happening. We know that that is bad. Check. It's another thing to truly identify, okay, we know that's bad. Why is that happening? And this is where I talk about like motor control, movement capacity, and essentially stability. Okay, so we need to identify, is it one of those three things? Okay, is the athlete moving inefficiently because he doesn't have the efficient movement patterns instilled, or does he just lack the particular movement that we're looking at, or does he lack the stability to obviously hold forces or energy in those particular positions. So for example, I did a post on drive leg, like authentic stability. Okay, so this is a really good one in terms of those three things to kind of go over and look at as far as the breakdown. So what we see is, say an athlete goes leg lift, and then as he enters his drive phase, the drive leg shows no ability to kind of hold that, like that external rotation, or just hold the ground, or whatever it is. We can talk about like quad dominance, we can talk about heel disconnect, all these different things, but it's easy to say, hey, that's wrong, but it's another thing to determine, okay, well, why is that happening? So then we can assess the athlete in regards to, okay, well, if we want to better his direction and get him more linear, we need to determine, can he hinge? Okay, can he hinge? Can he get into that pattern? Can he grab a box, and can he go single leg, eccentric controlled to the box with heel connection and so on and so forth? If he can do that, then we know he has the strength, okay, to do the single leg box squat. He has the movement, okay, to get into that position without falling over and dying. So then it's about training the motor control patterns. But if it were to be different, and we were to assess him with this same dynamic, and he has no ability to do that squat to box, controlling the eccentric, then we know that he has a stability and movement capacity issue. It's the same thing for guys when we're talking about the hips entering the drive phase and creating that stretch and that separation, and really maximizing that stretch. It's the same thing looking at the hip movement capacity. If you lack just overall ability to move within the hips, if you're restricted, then your body's going to compensate, and that's when we see guys coming down a front foot strike early. We see shortened strides. We see early trunk rotation because of that compensation. So that particular dynamic would be addressed as a movement quality. So then we need to maximize movement capacity. So that's what I don't know why I'm out of breath, but that's what I wanted to talk about in regards to determining and truly identifying where that breakdown, or why that breakdown is happening. Because like I said, it's easy to kind of just see the breakdown and say, hey, dude, that's wrong, do it right. But it's like, okay, well, how best to go about that? So hopefully that makes sense, dude. And yeah, cool, neato gang. See you out there.